3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Hey everyone, happy Memorial Day. Puff and Steph with you. On everyone's day off, we decided to come in because we're totally here on Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah.
People aren't going to believe me because this releases on Sunday night. All right.
Oh, yeah.
But who's counting?
No, we're good.
Whatever. Today's show is brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. We're in the American Shaman PA studio. Have pain, anxiety, can't sleep? Well, meet with a wellness consultant in American Shaman PA. Life is better with a feather. Hempisout.com. Remember, friends, we did make the announcement last week. For the foreseeable future, we are only doing 3 shows a week now. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll be here today, we'll be here Wednesday, and we'll be here Friday. You know what? Deal with it. Okay. So during a recent survey by openfortune.com, a fortune cookie manufacturing group, just so you know, that's a thing.
I didn't even know.
They say at least 146 lottery winners between 2004 and 2021 chose their lucky numbers based on inside the fortune cookie. You know how on the back they have the numbers? 146 lottery winners have used that number.
People actually look at that?
They do, and they use them.
See, I usually read the fortune, throw the cookie out, and then throw the fortune out. I don't really look at the numbers.
But sometimes on the back, too, it's like learn Chinese, and it'll teach you how to say, like, door.
Yeah, that is
like
cool.
that.
But
yeah.
you still don't know how to pronounce it.
Speak for yourself. I'm pretty fluent right now.
You got it? What did your last fortune cookie say?
You wouldn't know because you don't pay attention. So we're just going to move on. They say of those 146 winners, they said they have more than $406 million in winnings, stemming from Powerball, Mega Millions, Daily Draw, and scratch-off tickets in 40 states. 93% earn more than $100,000 each. In a state-by-state analysis, more people won based on a fortune cookie in South Carolina, Pennsylvania, 13 winners, and Tennessee, while most other states boasted less than just a few. Luckiest numbers of all. So if you're ever going to play the lottery, pay attention. Luckiest numbers of all have been 4, 14, 15, 22, 26, and 28.
Is it that simple?
Well, this is a span of what, 15 years? In 15 years, there have been 146 lottery winners. That's not a huge number, but it is something, if it's true.
You know, but the fact that a fortune company producing whatever you said, company, is the one coming out with this study, I'm like, are these numbers real?
Are
they just trying to make
are
themselves
you
look good?
considering the source here? Is that the problem? Are you arguing the source of the survey?
A little bit. I'd like them to cite their source.
Well, they did it, so they're their own source.
Do we believe them though? Do you know how easy it would be to just be like, I did this survey, here are the numbers?
Here's what I like and don't like about your argument. Here's what I like. I like the fact you're being cynical. I love that. I love that, okay? I am 100% behind cynical stuff. Here's my problem with your theory. It's not like people are going to go out and buy fortune cookies.
I don't know. I think that they're trying to promote it though.
But it's
they're
not
trying to
gonna,
be like, fortune cookies are awesome. Here's why.
It's not going to happen,
Here's
though.
some numbers and stuff.
You get one when you get Chinese food, right? And you eat it, and you may look at your fortune and go, and then you throw it out. That's not going to change no matter what.
I don't know though. It's like if Chips Ahoy came out with a study and they're like 85% of people love Chips Ahoy. Like,
I'm pretty sure 90% of people love Chips Ahoy. But
the number
still.
should be high, even higher. You know, that was a bad example, but it's just funny considering the source.
I understand what you're saying, and like I said, I'm pro cynical Steph.
I'm just asking questions.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But the question you have to ask is, okay, if that's their plan, what's the end game? Is the end game for people to walk past the Chips Ahoy at the grocery store and instead order boxes of fortune cookies, hoping that one of them contains the next Mega Millions winner?
Can you buy fortune cookies?
Yes, you can buy them online.
Online, but not at like a grocery. I don't think they
so.
have them there.
Yeah, I don't think
Interesting
so.
question. I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
No, you bring up an interesting point.
Yeah, what's the end game here?
I don't know.
This is going to be funny to some people, and it's going to not make sense to other people. A Florida man is accused of shooting another Florida man who threw a banana at his truck during a road rage incident. Robert Lewis and Peter Sala Jr. allegedly got into an argument while driving down Highway 19, and at one point, Mr. Sala drove past Lewis and threw the banana at the side of Lewis's truck. Lewis, armed with a handgun, shot at Sala, police said. The bullet shattered the right front passenger window. Sala suffered small, non-life-threatening cut to his leg from a glass fragment. Lewis was arrested and is facing charges. But Sala's not. He threw a banana.
Right.
And if you've played any Mario Kart whatsoever,
Oh.
all right, Robert Lewis is lucky that he didn't go woo and spin around.
That's what normally happens.
That's what happens all the time in Mario Kart.
Right. You got to be careful. You got to look out for these bananas.
Yeah, but that Sala just shot a gun? Or no, Lewis just shot a gun?
There's no guns in Mario Kart.
Yeah, no. What's a gun going to do when the other guy has a banana and you're driving?
Are you kidding me?
Is that funny or not?
Yeah, no, it is. It's funny because I thought of Mario Kart too.
Good. All right. I hope other people did too. A California woman has been arrested after she allegedly burst into a school classroom, attacked a teacher, and two students, and then stripped off her clothes. Allegedly, she stormed into the classroom Wednesday. She threw punches at the teacher and two students, vandalized some desks, electronics, and storage areas. Students were forced to evacuate the class. Staffers locked the woman inside the room. When confronted by authorities, she began taking off her clothes. The lady was taken into custody and booked at Sonoma County Jail.
And what kind of drugs was she on?
Well, she was taken to the hospital to see if she was okay, which obviously that's going to happen. I don't know.
They wanted to see if she was okay?
Well, yeah, because they were thinking what you were thinking.
Right.
Drugs.
Yeah.
So I have no report that there were drugs,
Okay.
but let's just go ahead and assume there were probably some drugs.
There were some drugs.
Yeah.
Like, why is taking your clothes off your reaction?
I don't know. Is it okay? Does this make me a bad person? That probably if I start a sentence with that, the answer is yes.
That's what I was thinking.
That I just think it's funny. Like, it's not funny. Don't say that, Puff. It's funny-ish. Just in my mind that a woman bursts in the classroom and like hits a teacher, then hits a couple kids. I don't even know how old these kids were, but to me it's funny. There's an internet video of a guy in a backyard party just slapping everyone. I don't know if you've ever seen that video.
No.
People just walk up to him and like, "Hey, why'd you hit my kid?" And he slaps. Police show up. He slaps the cop. Like he's just open-handing slapping everyone. Somebody out there who's watching or listening knows what I'm talking about.
Probably, yeah.
I can't. I've watched that video 15 times. I laugh all the time at it. Every time it comes across, like YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Oh yeah, I watch it. There's just something about it. And he hit like everyone at the backyard barbecue. He slaps. He open hand slaps children. He open hand slaps police officers that show up. The neighbors. It's not funny in real life. This isn't funny. I hope everyone's okay. But in my mind, it's funny.
I think that people just like seeing other people get hurt. It's human nature. Like America's Funniest Home Videos.
I mean, yes,
it's always like people
not
falling.
necessarily children. And
See, that's where you, yeah, it's questionable.
I'm not a big believer in adults hitting children, except if it's your own kid and they mess up. Then I'm okay with a little spanking. I don't care. Write me letters. Don't bother me. But not other people's kids.
Oh no, that's messed up.
That used to be a thing in schools.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Was it capital punishment? Is it corporal punishment?
Catholic schools?
No, it's called like corporal punishment. Capital punishment, I think, is like when you put people to death. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's corporal punishment. Is
That
what
sounds
it's called.
yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, but yeah, it was like Catholic schools with the nuns and
Yeah. That's crazy. That would never fly now.
No, absolutely not. Coming up, just a couple minutes. It is Monday. Time for Misconnections, friends.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
What, you think just because it's Memorial Day we're going to take off misconnections? Absolutely not. Right now, someone is at a backyard barbecue alone, and they don't have to be. They don't, because someone is out there who wants them badly, like really bad, like getting my trunk bad. All right?
Sharing hot dogs right now.
So we're going to make sure that maybe you're alone on Memorial Day, but come Labor Day, you're going to have someone. All right? Here we go. Misconnection Monday begins right now.
I picked this one largely just because of the title. It's called Counter Girl at Pizza today. At pizza.
At pizza?
At pizza.
At pizza. Okay.
You were working today.
At pizza.
Behind the counter. Drop. Period. Dead. Period.
Period. Gorgeous. Period.
Reply if you see this. 4 dots. Very ominous. Reply if you see this.
Friendlies, Camp Hill. I was waiting to be seated, and I'm pretty sure you were checking me out. I was checking you out, too. You were cute. What color shirt was I wearing? You probably would know, but I don't know if I would know if I was ever being checked out.
Sometimes I feel like you can notice it.
So, I mean, like I said, it makes sense that you would have experiences. I don't think anyone's ever checked me out.
Stop.
No, I don't think it's true. I don't think anyone's ever given me the once over.
I think, males do it a lot more than women do, you know?
All right, why to try to make me feel good? But I don't think I would know. I'm pretty sure you were checking me out. I don't think I would ever have the cojones to say that.
No.
Because I don't know if I don't think that would ever be true.
That's just something that people say on these misconnections because they want to hope that person was checking them out.
I know for a fact you were checking me out.
No, she was looking at you because you were staring at her and she was creeped out.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, no, that's probably what happened.
The mailman. You're a really good-looking mailman with dark hair, and I think I saw some tats poking out. We chatted a little bit about how busy things are at your work. If you ever want to come over after work, hang out, and de-stress, just let me know. I'd be glad to help.
Okay.
I'm here for you.
We had a similar one a few weeks back talking about girl at the UPS store. Remember that one? She was like working behind the counter at the UPS store. And do you remember what I said about that one? I gave the person who wrote that a lot of credit because they said it's a girl working at the UPS store and they completely avoided the I have a package for you to handle.
That's right.
And same as this one.
Gotta give him credit.
Did not I don't think I could be that strong, that disciplined. If I was writing a misconnection about someone who handles packages, I would almost feel like it's necessary to be like, I got a package for you to handle, or I'll handle your package, depending on maybe someone should handle one of your packages from this time around, or so, you know what I mean? Like,
It's very low hanging fruit.
It
You
is,
almost
but-
have to grab it.
yes,
Yeah. Right. It's just there.
yes. We're talking about
Staring at you.
packages. You almost have to grab it. It's staring at you. Wow, this is getting awkward. All right, this is hilarious. Get your COVID body rated.
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 Ew.
That is the name of this title. Ladies, send pics of your body a year into the pandemic. I'll let you know what I think in a scale of 1 to 10.
What? Nobody asked for this. No women said, I'd like a guy to rate my COVID body. What?
That's all it says.
That's it?
That's it. It's so awesome.
Yes, I'm sure women are just jumping at this opportunity left and right.
Yeah, no, his inbox is flooded.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he can't keep up with the emails.
Ladies, I know you want this. This is a service that you need. Send me a picture of your COVID body a year into the pandemic.
What? And I'll give you a rating. Yes, I'm dying to know what random man on Craigslist thinks of me.
Be like, hey everyone, Randy gave me an 8.
Post it on Facebook. I only got a 6 from Randy. Ruined my day. Like, what?
That's a great one.
You're joking.
That's one of my favorite ones we've had in a while.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
a good one.
Dr. Stephen White, a behavioral scientist at Queensland University in Australia, led a study that surveyed over 7,000 dating site users ages 18 to 65. The point was to find out what men find and women find attractive about each other. Participants were asked to rate the importance of 9 traits, including age, attractiveness, physical build, intelligence, income, education, trust, openness, and emotional connection. All right. Let's just start with there's women and young women, and then there's men and older men. So which one would you like to look at first? Men, older men, women, younger women.
Let's look at older men.
Older men.
That sounded weird.
Yes, Steph, let's look at older men. Even in their 60s, what do you think is the most important thing to older men?
Looks.
That's right. Looks continue to matter more than twice as much to men as women. Although as men get older, they do start to appreciate openness and trust almost as much as older women. All right. Who else do you want to look at?
Older women.
Women. Age, education, intelligence, income, trust, and emotional connection are what they're into. Not necessarily looks.
Or maybe they just... See, but looks are important. They have to be. You know, no matter who you are.
For young women in their 20s, personality is 3 times more important than it is to men, and it's more important than looks.
But to younger men, is looks most important?
Men in their 20s value looks, age, and physical build 4 times more than young women do.
Yeah, that checks out. That story checks out.
So none of this is surprising to you?
No, not really. It kind of just confirms what everybody already thinks.
Right. So like I thought that too. There's nothing super surprising. To me, a little bit. Women in their 20s, the fact that looks wasn't right up there, I kind of don't believe it.
Right. I'm a little surprised by that.
And it's not, and I'm not trying to hate on them. It's just when you are young, your hormones are raging, and you want to try to get with the most attractive person you can. Looks, I mean, especially right now, dating sites, you do not scroll through Tinder or any of those other places going, oh man, they look like they got a great personality. That just doesn't happen.
Right, because you can't tell anything about their personality, really. From maybe a little bit,
No.
like, oh, he seems funny, but...
It's 100% what you look like.
Yep.
100%.
And you have to be attracted to somebody. I mean, let's be honest.
And that's why I'm so glad that I'm married and I don't have to go through these dating site things.
Yeah.
Because don't say yeah, like it. Yeah, okay.
No, I mean, dating sites are not always great.
Pretty people problems. No. I was with my wife, and we weren't obviously married when it came out, but when Tinder came out, I got on it because I had to talk about it on the air. And I told my wife/girlfriend at the time, I said, listen, I am getting on Tinder. We have to talk about this because it's like the biggest thing anyone's doing right now.
Right.
I said, I am not. So if any of your friends hit you up with my profile, I just have to see what it's all about.
It was a joke. That's right.
And she was really cool with it. I was like, you can look at it. I said, I'm going to be swiping right, on some people just to see what's going on. I said, but you can have access to my Tinder anytime you want. I totally get why this isn't cool, but it's something I have to talk about. Yeah, I had like one match in like 3 months. So I'm like, wow, this is a huge blow to my self-confidence. So I'm going to just kind of delete this app.
So did you get off it then after a couple months?
I only played with it for a little bit and then it stayed on my phone, but I didn't really open it or anything. And like I like 2 days I was like swiping left and right and looking at profiles like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I probably swiped right on, it wasn't many, maybe let's just call it 20 people. I mean, you know how easy it is to swipe right on 20 people because you're going through, a mile a minute on those things.
Right.
So it wasn't a lot. However, when I opened it up a month later, I was like, oh, I wonder if I got any matches. One. And it wasn't an attractive person. Like I probably did like 5 really good looking women and like 5 not so good looking women. And one of the not so good looking women.
Well, if you hadn't been swiping, that's why you didn't get a match, because you both have to be swiping. You don't just get on there and have a match, right?
No, I would have to swipe and they would have to swipe, but we're not swiping at the same time.
Right. But so you...
No, don't stop trying to make me feel good. It's not... I appeared in front of those women that I swiped right on. And they said no. It's rejectogram is what that thing is.
Rejectogram.
And I got rejected
19
times.
It's a very shallow... Yeah, dating apps are very shallow. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah. So, for me, in this survey, I think the women are lying a little bit. That's fine.
They might be.
It is what it is.
A little bit, because like I said, you're not going to go out with somebody that you don't find attractive. I mean, you're just not.
No.
It's just not how it works.
No. I mean, my wife did, but other than that... Other than that, this is, you know what? I applaud this person for taking a bad situation and making the best of it. Good for her.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Last week in Mahajapur, India?
You've had a lot of things lately that you're like struggling to pronounce.
I said that one pretty smoothly.
No, it sounds good.
I just didn't say it with a lot of confidence. Anyway, a couple was getting married, had just completed their hamala, a traditional exchange of flowers. When, while the families were getting ready for the main ceremony, the groom went missing. Family members searched for the groom, but it became clear that he had purposely fled the scene for reasons unknown.
No, cold feet.
Making the best of a bad situation, one of the guests suggested that the marriage continue, but with a wedding guest as the groom. The bride's family looked over the pool of potential husbands in the groom's wedding party.
Oh.
And settled on an eligible suitor. The wedding continued. The new couple were married. Meanwhile, the groom's father has asked police to help trace his missing son.
What? So they just like, oh, we'll just pick someone else. Hey, you look decent.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
You're getting married. Congrats.
Everyone has their own, each culture has their own unique take on marriages, and arranged marriages are a very, very popular thing in some cultures.
I just can't get behind that.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for it, but that looks like what had happened here, and it just seems like they said eligible suitor, probably came from a decent family, was single, and said, "Hey, would you like to marry my daughter?" I don't want to make assumptions, but this guy ran away. Is it because she wasn't attractive? Is it because he loved someone else? In the land of arranged marriages, maybe he didn't want to be with her. He wanted to be with his true love,
had another lover,
his soulmate. What you would be into?
Wow, maybe that's what it is, and he deserves to be with the one he wants to be with.
And she deserves to be with groomsman number 4.
Right. See, it makes me sad for her because he didn't even propose to her. Her dad just asked him real quick on the fly, "Hey, you want to jump up at the altar?"
Nah, you. Yeah, you. No, not you. You. Yeah, you. Come here. What do you
already
think?
got the tux on.
Yeah, what do you think? You want to do this thing? She's all right, right? All right? Yeah, she's okay. Let's go.
No, that's sad. I guess I'm just a big fan of, the idea of picking who you have to spend the rest of your life with.
That's what they did.
Kinda.
They picked 4. Time to stump Steph. This is more likely to happen at work on Monday than any other day of the week.
Is it bad?
Mm-hmm.
Is it out of your control?
Not necessarily.
You forget to take your lunch.
Nope.
So it's something that you can have an impact on.
Most of the time, yes. But not all the time.
Does it affect your coworkers or just you?
Depends on the situation.
Does it have to do with you not getting things done that should be getting done?
No.
Your boss would be upset about this?
Potentially.
I need another hint.
I think because of where you work, where this really, the chance of this happening is not that high, that's why you're not getting it right.
And it's a negative thing. You're late to work.
No. Although, that probably makes sense, too. The chance of you being late on a Monday is probably pretty high.
Oh, yeah. Chances of it are not high because of where I work.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's close to my house.
Nope.
Because it's a sports environment.
No, there's just not. I just don't think there's a lot of situations where this bad thing could happen.
This bad thing. Is it?
I mean, there's a chance, but I don't think there's a super high chance. And maybe you'll tell me I'm wrong.
Does it ruin your day?
Oh, yeah, it could ruin your life.
You spill food on yourself.
It could ruin your life.
Oh, you get fired.
Nope.
It could ruin your life. Your life?
Your life.
Does it result in you losing your job somehow?
No, it could result in you losing your life.
Oh. You get hurt at work.
Yeah. A work-related injury more likely to happen on Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because you're tired and not really trying that hard.
Yeah, you're not into the work yet.
Yeah, you're right. That doesn't. I don't work in like a dangerous business unless you get hit by a foul ball.
I was about to say,
I guess.
foul ball injuries. Research shows that office productivity increases 7% when bosses do this. I agree.
They provide lunch for you.
Oh, snap. We'll give it to you. Buy pizza for everyone.
Yeah!
I wasn't going to get too specific.
Right.
Be more specific. Name the food. No, but yeah, buy pizza for everyone.
Yeah, I agree with that. It puts everybody in a better mood.
Absolutely. So, bosses that may be listening, specifically my boss, Steph's boss.
Hint, hint.
Sup? Pepperoni, bruh. Let's go for it. All right, everyone. Hope you had a great Memorial Day. We'll be back on Wednesday. We'll see you then.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.